Everyone. So for today, Group 4 will be discussing literature and arts in the different regions of the Philippines. Introduction. What is Philippine literature? Philippine literature is characterized by short and quick yet highly interpersonal sentences with themes revolving around family, dogmatic love, and persistence. While Philippine art is a vibrant and diverse expression of the country's rich cultural heritage. It encompasses various art forms, including visual arts, performing arts, literature, music, and dance. So first, we have Region 1, which is Ilocos region, and one of the famous literature is Biag ni Lamang. Biag ni Lamang is an epic poem from the Ilocano region of the Philippines. It tells the story of Lamang, a legendary hero known for his extraordinary strength and bravery. Biag ni Lamang is a tale of heroism, love, and resilience. It highlights the strength and bravery of the protagonist and the ending power of love and family bonds. Now for a short summary of the epic poem. The epic begins with the birth of Lamang to his parents, Don Juan and Namongan. Lamang is already an exceptional child, exhibiting incredible strength and intelligence even as a baby. His father Don Juan goes missing after a battle, leaving Lamang and his mother behind. As Lamang grows older, he sets out on a journey to find his father and seek revenge against his father's killers. Along the way, he encounters various challenges and adversaries showcasing his exceptional abilities. He defeats a group of Igorot warriors, a giant, and a monstrous crocodile. During his journey, Lamang falls in love with Ines Kanoyan, a beautiful young woman from a nearby village. He wins her hand in marriage, but tragedy strikes when he goes off to battle once again. Lamang is killed by his enemies, leaving Ines devastated. However, Lamang's story doesn't end there. He is miraculously resurrected by a magical bird, and he returns to Ines and his family. Together, they live happily ever after. In arts, we have the famous Abel Ilocos. Abel Ilocos is a traditional hand-woven textile from the Ilocos region of the Philippines. It is known for its intricate designs and vibrant colors. Abel Ilocos is not only a beautiful textile but also a symbol of the Ilocano culture and craftsmanship. It presents the rich heritage and artistic traditions of the Ilocos region. Abel Ilocos has a long history and is deeply rooted in the cultural heritage of the Ilocano people. The art of weaving this textile has been passed down through generations, with techniques and designs preserved and refined over time. Abel Ilocos is traditionally made using cotton or combination of cotton and silk threads. The threads are dyed using natural dyes sourced from plants and minerals. The weaving process involves using a traditional wooden loom called pagablan, where the weaver meticulously interlaces the threads to create the desired pattern and design. Abeliloco is known for its intricate geometric patterns and motifs inspired by nature such as flowers, leaves, and animals. Each design carries cultural significance and symbolism, representing aspects of Ilocano life, beliefs, and tradition. Next, we have Region 2, which is Cagayan Valley. One of their famous literature is Hudhud and Alim. These epic poems are part of the rich oral tradition of the Ifugao community and have been passed down through generations. The Hudhud and Alim are not only important literary works but also serve as a mean of cultural expression, identity, and community cohesion for the Ifugao people. They reflect the rich traditions, beliefs, and history of the Ifugao community. The Hudhud is a long epic chant that is traditionally performed during harvest seasons and other important occasions. It consists of various episodes and stories that revolve around the heroic deeds, cultural beliefs, and values of the Ifuga people. The Hudhud is typically performed by skilled chanters called mumbaghi and is accompanied by a musical instrument called kulibet or gong. The alim is another form of epic poetry among the Ifugao people. It is performed during rituals and ceremonies as well as in social gathering. The alim focuses on the creation of the world, the origin of the Ifugao people, and their cultural practices and beliefs. Like the Hudhud, the alim is performed by skilled chanters who are highly respected in the community. Next, we have one of their famous art, which is bulul. Bulul figures are traditional carved wooden sculptures found among the indigenous people of the Cordillera region in the Philippines, particularly the Ifugao, Bontoc, Kalinga, and Igorot tribes. These figures hold great cultural and spiritual significance. Here are some information about Bulul figures. Buller figures are not only artistic expressions but also represent the spiritual beliefs and cultural identity of the indigenous people of the Cordillera region. They reflect the connection between humans, nature, and the spiritual realm. Bulol figures are believed to represent ancestral spirits or deities and serve as guardians of the rice terraces and the community. They are often placed in rice granaries, houses, or sacred spaces. The figures are believed to bring fertility, protection, and good fortune to the community. Bulol figures are typically carved from a single piece of wood, usually from the nara or kamagong tree. They are characterized by their distinctive elongated bodies, broad shoulders, and simplified facial features. The figures often have outstretched arms and hands resting on their stomach, symbolizing abundance and protection.
So, good evening everyone. My name is Basishan Ikotoko and I'm going to continue about our report about the different literature and arts of the different region here in the Philippines. So, first, in my topic, I will going to discuss about the arts and literature of Region 3, Region 4A, and Region 4B. So first, let us talk about the famous literature and arts in Region 3. So, in Region 3, Florante at Laura is one of the famous literature in there. So, Florante at Laura is an epic poem written by Francisco Balagtas, which is also born on Region 3. So, it talks about Florante from the kingdom of Albania and Laura, his love interest. So, this narrative poem talks about the turmoil in the relationship, hardships, and struggles of the lovers Florante at Laura. And also, Balagtas addresses serious social issues prevalent during his time, which is the corruption, the oppression, and the abuse of power. And next is the famous arts of the Region 3. So, one of the famous arts in Region 3 is the Giant Lantern Festival. So, this festival showcasing the artistry and skill of local craftsmen. It also Region 3 is the kanang lantern capital of the Philippines tungod sa kanang sa kadaghan og kanang mga lantern na ilang gina-showcase. Then also it is the Christmas capital of the Philippines. Kay daghan og kanang mga bisita especially during Christmas is naga-visit sa ilaha para lang kanang makita or makita ang ilahang mga kanang nagkalain-lain na mga kanang mga parol ana. Then also this parol is not just simply a parol or a Christmas lantern, but it it includes the lights, the different lights that showcasing how we celebrate the Christmas season here in the Philippines. So next is the region 4, which is the Calabarzon. So by the way, Calabarzon means the Calabarzon. It consists 5 provinces that makes it a region. So Calabarzon, it means the Cavite. It stands for Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. Calabarzon. So one of the famous literature of Calabarzon is the Noli Me Tangere, which is written by, of course, Jose Rizal, which born on Calamba, Laguna. So this Noli Me Tangere, it's so famous that even as now college, we study it because Noli Me Tangere, it talks about the Noli Me Tangere, it talks about the abuse of the Spaniards towards us Filipinos. So many historical events written on it through the novel that is written by Rizal. So it talks about the important events in our history that the new generation should know because it has a big impact on us. Then next is the arts of the region 3, region 4 rather. So region 4A has this very famous famous arts which is the Taal embroidery. So this Taal embroidery, we can various artisans use different techniques just to achieve this. So by the way, this Taal embroidery, it is an stitching that make a very beautiful and intricate pattern. For example, we can see it, for example, is the barong and barong Tagalog and the Filipiniana. So kabantay mo anang kanang murag kanang nag-ulbo gani dira ang kanang murag gitahi jud siya na kanang kasagaran mura na siya sa muskit na siya gitahi murag muskit nga tela na kanang usay kay mag-form siya og kanang flower something ana, tapos kanang unique kay siya nga pagka-design kay kana siya is kanang gimano-mano jud na siya og kanang himo sa mga artisan. So daghan na silang techniques nga ginagamit, satin chains, satin stitches, chain stitches, and the French knots na mga techniques. So kini siyang Taal embroidery is very kanang lisod siya, pero even though kanang lisod kay siya is kanang nindot pud kay siya og kanang kinalabasan labi na og kanang makabalo na jud ka. So that is the famous literature and art in the region 4. So next is the famous literature and art of the region 4B, which is the region of Mimaropa. So Mimaropa stands for Mindoro, Maranduque, Romblon, and Palawan. So one of the region's famous literature is the Hudhud and Derangin. So Hudhud and Derangin is an epic narrative of the Mangyan and Palawan indigenous group. It consists of oral traditions that recounts the heroic deeds, myth, and the legends of their ancestors. So it is all about the reminiscing of the past ancestors, especially their chieftains. So it talks about their heroism and how they contribute to their history. So it is an oral tradition, which means it is a story. It is not written on any books or any papers, but it is an oral tradition. It is a verbal story of the Mangyan and Palawan indigenous group. So this story is kanang ginapasa nila sa ilahang mga anak para ang story of their ancestors is kanang ma-preserve nila. Then next is the famous art of the Region 4B, which is the Moriones Festival. So we all know what is Moriones Festival. So Moriones Festival is a festival with where people is wearing a mask. So it is a mask reenactment of the people. It is a story about Lu- Longinos. I don't know what is how to pronounce that. So Longinos, a centurion, a Roman centurion who turned to to be a Christian, who turned to a Christian. So kini si Longinos is isa ni siya ka Roman centurion. Roman centurion, which means is kanang ano siya, Roman captain of a century of the Roman army. So kung ano siya, chief ni siya, si Longinos, a Roman chief ni siya. Tapos story ni Longinos na kanang ang iyahang pagka Roman centurion is kanang giunsa niya pagkahimo into a Christian. So mo na siya ang kanang story about sa ang naa ng Moriones Festival. Then the next regions will be reported by my other groupmates, and that would be all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Anne Rose F. Salde. For the continuation of the report, Literature and Arts in Region 5, also known as the Bicol Region or Region 5, is one of the 17 regions in the Philippines. So the region is composed of 6 provinces, and that is Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Masbate, and Sorsogon. So their literature is called Ibalon. So the author of the book Ibalon, Ethnohistory of the Bicol Region is Mariano Goyena del Prado. So the book was written in 1981. So Ibalon is an epic poem from the Bicol region of the Philippines. It is one of the oldest Philippines epics dating back to before Spanish colonizations. So the story revolves around the 3 legendary heroes, and that is Baltog, Handyong, and Bantong. So Baltog is credited with founding the first settlement in the Bicol region, while Handyong is known for his exploits in fighting mythical creatures like the Sarimao and the Bakunawa. So Bantong, on the other hand, is celebrated for his bravery and leadership in battles against invaders. The epic is rich in folklore, showcasing the culture, beliefs, and values of the Bicolanos. So let's proceed to their arts. So Bicol region, known for its baskets, bags, slippers, coin purse, and other crafts that are made from abaca and raffia fibers. So let's proceed to Region 6. Region 6, also known as Western Visayas. So the Western Visayas region is composed of 6 provinces, namely Aklan, Antique, Capiz, Iloilo, Guimaras, and Negros Occidental. Western Visayas is found on the west part of the major island in the Philippines. It is surrounded by water, and that is why one major livelihood found in this certain place is fishing. So their famous literature is one of the literary piece of Region 6 is the myth of Tungkong Langit and Alonsina. It is a Filipino story of the creation. So the myth is all about the 2 gods who falls in love to each other but ended separated. They lost their trust and patience to each other. So the moral lesson of this story is, before you do a thing, think it a billion times so that you would not forget at the end. So last, give trust to the one that you love. So sa arts in Region 6. So Region 6 has Manggahan sa Guimaras Festival, an identity festival of the province celebrated every April 16 to 20 for the sustained promotion of mango industry. So Manggahan culminates in a grand showcase of cultural festivals to show the world that there is more to Guimaras than its sweet, fiber, and pest-free mangoes. So let's proceed to Region 7 in Central Visayas. So Region 7 is composed of the four provinces of Cebu, Bohol, Negros Oriental, and Siquijor. So their famous literature is entitled Sikalak and Sikabay. So Sikalak and Sikabay is a Visayan creation myth that explains the origin of the world and the first humans according to Visayan folklore. So in this myth, Sikalak and Sikabay are two primordial beings who emerged from the bamboo stalk floating in the vast ocean. So Sikalak represents the masculine aspect, while Sikabay embodies the feminine aspect. So together, they create land, animals, and eventually humans. The story emphasizes harmony between the masculine and feminine forces in creation, as well as the interconnectedness of all living things. So next is the arts in Region 7. So Lapu-Lapu Shrine is a 20-meter bronze statue located in the Mactan Shrine Park in Punta Engano, Mactan Island, Cebu. So the statue was erected to honor Raha Lapu-Lapu, the native chieftain of Mactan Island, who defeated Ferdinand Magellan during the historic Battle of Mactan in 1521. So that's all on my part. The next reporter will continue the other regions. So thank you everyone.
Hello guys, this is continuation of report of Ellen Misalde, Region 8, Western Visayas. Their literature is the storytelling of Orosman at Safera. Is a Moro-Moro play that beautifully blends Spanish and indigenous elements, and Moro-Moro is a traditional Filipino theatrical form that was popular during the Spanish colonial period. Orosman at Safera is a classical example of the genre, and it is celebrated today for its unique storytelling and cultural significance. As the art of the Region 9 Eastern Visayas is the Tinikling dance, is indeed well known as traditional dance from the region. It involved two people beating, trapping, and sliding bamboo poles on the ground and against each other in coordination, which one or more dancer who steps over and it between the poles in a dance. It's lively and entertaining dance that require skills and agility, and it's often performed at festival and other celebrations. Region 10, Northern Mindanao. The literature of the Northern Mindanao is the Manubo creation metic. This is a traditional metic of the Manubo people, are indigenous group in Northern Mindanao. It's narrative story of how world and humanity were created according to Manubo beliefs, and additional to literature like the Manubo creation metic. Northern Mindanao art scene is vibrant with various tradition and contemporary expression. On the art of the Northern Mindanao is the Pandamgo dance. The notable aspect of tribal dance such as Subanin Pandamgo. This dance is often spiked to story rituals and culture elements and unique to the indigenous communities of the region. The Subanen people and particularly have a rich heritage of dance and music that reflect the belief, history, and way of life. The Pandamgo dance is performed by the Subanen people and indigenous group in Mindanao, particularly in Zamboanga Peninsula and Northern Mindanao regions. It is a ceremony dance that often portray them related to nature, spirituality, and community rituals. And that's all for my report.
Good day everyone, my part is all about the literature and arts of Davao Region, Soc-Sargent Region, and Caraga Region. The first is Davao Region, also known as Region 11, is a region in the Philippines located in the southeastern part of Mindanao. It is known for its rich cultural heritage including its literature and arts. One notable literary from work Davao region is Sugilanon, a collection of short stories written by Macario de Tio. A Davao writer, Sugilanon showcases the unique storytelling traditions and perspectives of the region. Another significant cultural event in Davao region is the Kadayawan Festival. This annual festival is a celebration of the region's bountiful harvest and diverse indigenous cultures. It features vibrant street dance, floral flows, and showcases the region's cultural heritage. Davao region's literature and arts reflect the rich cultural diversity and traditions of the region, making it a fascinating destination for those interested in exploring Filipino culture. The next one is the Soc-Sargent region, or the Region 11. In the Philippines, is known for its rich cultural heritage. Here are some details about the literature and arts in the region. The Epic of Bantugan is a Maranao epic that originates from the Lanao provinces and Soc-Sargents. It is a traditional narrative poem that tells the story of Bantugan, a legendary hero known for his strength and courage. The epic is passed down through generations and is an important part of Maranao culture. The Tibuli people, an indigenous group in Soc-Sargent, are renowned for their tinalak weaving. Tinalak is a traditional textile made from abaca fibers and is known for its intricate patterns and vibrant colors. The weaving process involves careful preparation of the fibers, dyeing them with natural pigments, and weaving them into beautiful designs. Tinalak not only a form of art but also holds cultural significance for the Tiboli people, representing their identity and traditions. This cultural expression showcases the creativity and heritage of the people in Soc-Sargent. The last one is the Caraga region, or the Region 13. In the Philippines, is known for its vibrant literature and arts scene. Here are some details about the literature and arts in the region. Goma Goma is a popular literary work by Agusan writer Lolita Carbon. The story revolves around the life and struggles of the main character, exploring themes of love, resilience, and the pursuit of dreams. Lolita Carbon is a renowned writer from Agusan del Norte, and her works have gained recognition for their compelling storytelling and insightful narratives. Agusan del Norte's Kahimunan Festival is a celebration in the region's cultural heritage. The festival features street dancing and cultural presentations that showcase the rich traditions and customs of the local communities. During the festival, participants wear colorful costumes and perform choreographed dances that depict stories and legends of the region. It is a vibrant and lively event that brings together locals and visitors to appreciate the artistic talents and cultural diversity of Caraga. The literary and artistic expressions in Caraga highlights the region's unique cultural identity and provide a platform for local talents to showcase their creativity and heritage.
National Capital Region, or NCR. Literature. Work of Nick Joaquin, considered one of the greatest Filipino writers. Art, contemporary art, scene, and cultural festivals like the Manila International Film Festival. The National Capital Region, or NCR, also known as Metro Manila, serves as the heart of the Philippines in many ways. It's a bustling metropolis that is a melting pot of different cultures, traditions, and arts. In the field of literature, one of the most notable figures is Nick Joaquin. He is considered one of the greatest Filipino writers, with his work reflecting the Filipino identity and culture. His stories, plays, and essays delve into the complexities of Philippine history and society. Some of his most famous work include Lady Eve, The Woman Who Had Two Novels, and A Portrait of the Artist Os Filipino. Joaquin's writings have significantly contributed to Philippine literature, earning him numerous awards including the National Artist for Literature. When it comes to the art, NCR is the hub of the contemporary art scene in the Philippines. The city is dotted with art galleries and museums that showcase the work of both established and emerging Filipino artists. Events like Art Fair, Philippines and Manila Art are held annually, attracting art enthusiasts from all over the country and the world. The Manila International Film Festival is another notable cultural event in the NCR. It's one of the oldest film festivals in Asia and showcases the best of the Philippine and international cinema. The festival not only celebrates the art of filmmaking but also serves as a platform for Filipino filmmakers to reach a global audience. Metro Manila, with its vibrant art scene and rich literary tradition, truly embodies the dynamic and diverse culture of the Philippines. Cordillera Administrative Region or CER. Literature Hapit-Apit, a collection of stories and essays by Conrado Balwig, an Igorot writer. Baguio's Panagbenga Festival and Tradition Weaving. The Cordillera Administrative Region or CER is a unique and culturally rich region in the Philippines. It's known for its diverse indigenous cultures, beautiful landscape, and rich tradition in art and literature. Speaking of literature, one notable work is Hapit Apit by Conrado Balwig. Balwig was an Igorot writer who was deeply rooted in his culture. His collection of stories and essays reflect the life, struggles, and resilience of the Igorot people. His work is a significant contribution to Philippine literature as it offers an insider's perspective on the life and
Literature and art from different regions of the Philippines showcase the rich cultural diversity and heritage of the country. Each region has its own unique storytelling traditions, artistic expressions, and literary styles that reflect the local history, customs, and beliefs. Overall, the literature and art from different regions of the Philippines provide a window into the country's rich cultural tapestry. They not only entertain and inspire but also serve as a means of preserving and celebrating the unique identities and traditions of each region. Through literature and art, the Philippines continues to showcase its diverse heritage and contribute to the global artistic landscape. So that would be all, and thank you for listening to Literature and Arts in the Different Regions of the Philippines by Group 4.